How are you guys?
We're
Good,
doing good.
thanks.
How
How
are
are you?
you?
Awesome. Sam, before we get started, I wanted to show you my got my Mockingjay tattoo here.
Hey, yeah, dedication.
I know Olivia's like, I'm a huge Hunger Games fan. I was actually I'm buddies with Francis Lawrence, who directed Catching Fire and
Uh,
Mockingjay, Olivia. And I was talking to him this morning and he was like, "Oh, tell Sam he's so great and like I miss him." So I just wanted to
I
relay
miss.
that message to you.
Well, because
Aw.
I'm actually meant to be doing a job in LA at the moment, and my plan was to meet up with Francis whilst I was there. But
Oh,
so please
perfect.
send in my love when you speak
I
to him.
will. I will. Oh, well, first of all, I wanted to
Send
congratulate.
Francis my love as well.
I will. I
I
will.
know he's expecting it.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you both for doing this virtual press junket because I feel like this is a movie that is going to provide like a lot of great comedic distraction for people right now. And this is going to be specifically airing in Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know if either of you have been to Baltimore or Maryland, but I wanted to start and think if there was like a message that you could give my viewers, like while we're all at home together during this time.
I think it's really important that everybody knows that we're going to get through this. We have a lot of people who are working hard around the clock to make sure that we're safe, and everyone needs to just take a deep breath and realize that we will get through this together.
For sure.
Yeah, I think to realize that in the grand scheme of things, this is a very short amount of time, but people are, risking their lives and losing their lives, and I think as long as we're all kind of able to stay strong and focus on moving forward beyond this.
Hmm.
I think it's also worth noting that everyone is struggling. Like, I feel like no matter who you are in whatever capacity and whatever situation or your circumstances might be, I think everyone is struggling, fighting their own struggle with this.
Right.
But so you're not alone, even if you feel like you are, is what I'm trying
Right.
to say.
No, I appreciate that. Well, to get to the movie, I had so much fun with it, and I absolutely loved the scene, Olivia, where your character has to sit next to that socially awkward and like cringy wedding guest. Like, I feel like we've all been there at either a friend's wedding or a formal event. So I wanted to ask this for both of you, starting with you, Olivia. Has that ever happened to you where you've been at a formal event and had to have like a socially awkward conversation with somebody, and what did you do?
My ex boyfriend Joel, he's from Sweden, and we went to Sweden for a wedding. And on our way to the wedding, he says to me, "Oh, by the way, in Sweden, it's a custom that no one sits next to each other when you go together." I said, "Okay, I mean, but like we'll be near each other." He's like, "No, no, I'll be at a completely different table." And I was like,
Oh wow.
"Well, wait, then will the people next to me speak English?" And he was like, "A lot of people speak English in Sweden." I was like, "Okay." I get there, and I'm literally between two, and then somebody in front of me, no one speaks English at all. And they keep talking to me. And so I've got to get out my phone. I'm Google translating everything. And it was definitely, I think they were
That's a
bored
long
with me
day.
after like after 2 minutes.
Oh my God, that's so awkward. Sam, do you have a similar experience?
Um,
Sam speaks Swedish, so he was good.
yeah, no, I don't think I have actually. I've only really been to like very very good friends' weddings, and they're all of a very similar thinking of me, and by the sounds of Olivia, where we all like to be sat next to people we know already. And like
Yeah,
the one thing like I think is important is that anyone that is coming on their own is able to have a plus one. I don't think anyone should feel completely isolated. I think that's really tough and unfair. I think. Um,
100% for sure. Well,
so
I
yeah,
love
no,
that.
I feel fortunate that I've not got any horror stories like that. Thankfully.
Exactly. Last question for you both. I love that you actually shot on in the actual setting in Italy versus doing it in LA because the Italy background provides so much for this. I was wondering while you guys were there, what like a couple of fun things that you would recommend for people to do after all this is over. Because I've never been to Italy. I've been to Europe, but not Italy. What are some fun things that you did there that you have like memories of and behind the scenes of making of this film?
Sam.
I
I
like
didn't
how you
have
just both just smile at each other.
I I honestly didn't have much time off. I was working pretty solidly throughout. For me, I don't know. I mean, you can literally walk anywhere in Rome and be completely bowled over by its beauty. I mean, literally every street in any street, it feels like. The one thing I would say is just walk just walk as much
Just
as
walk.
you can. Like just walk and let your feet take you wherever you want to go. I don't think you can, make a wrong turn. There's amazing food. I mean, the great food recommendations are just endless. Its beauty is just like nothing I've ever experienced. So, for me, I would just say I don't have any hot spots. And unfortunately, I didn't do any of the big touristy things. I just sort of, because we were meant to do that, right, Olivia? And then it was rain. The one day it rained like bucket loads. In fact, we were fighting the rain quite a lot. But the one day that we were meant to go and do the whole tour of Rome, it poured. So we didn't get around to doing it.
Yeah. Olivia, real quick for you, did you have a specific place in Italy or thing that you enjoyed while you were filming over there?
Well, I've been to Italy a good handful of times, so I've been able to see all the amazing sites, already. But to Sam's point, just being able to be able to live in Italy and get out and walk around and experience that and have your favorite restaurants and favorite, little like bars you can go to. That was a really great experience. I think that like Sam is right. We worked so much during this. We're out in Frascati, Italy, which is like 13 miles from Rome, and in this castle. And so, just that alone was amazing, just to be inside this castle and shooting on the property there. And I would look for ghosts at night when we shot at night. I did that because I just figured, there's got to be ghosts in a castle. I found none. But I don't know if I'm the best ghost hunter, but it was something I tried to do.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate both of you so much today. And Olivia, I'm obsessed with your glasses.
Thanks. These are my stepfather's an optometrist, and so he has like these big buckets of like old someone's trying to show up my glasses. We're talking about my glasses.
I know. My dog Oscar's upstairs napping with my husband, but
I wish she was napping. I was explaining to someone earlier, I've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings and things, and anytime I'm on Zoom she can hear voices, so she's like, what does this mean? Company, like attention? But like